friends, happy Monday! It is our last week of school. We have today and tomorrow, and then school is out for summer. So that's a little bit exciting. Let's start our circle time off today with the Good Morning Train. You ready to sing with me? Here we go. The good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo choo. The good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo choo. The good morning train is coming, the good morning train is coming, the good morning train is coming, how are you? Choo choo. And we'll say hello to Brielle, how are you? And we'll say hello to Stone, how are you? And we'll say hello to William, and we'll say hello to Ryan, and we'll say hello to Anya, how are you? And we'll say hello to Robbie, how are you? And we'll say hello to Claire M, how are you? And we'll say hello to Abby, and we'll say hello to Charlotte, and we'll say hello to Isaiah, how are you? And we'll say hello to Nolan, how are you? And we'll say hello to Sarah, how are you? And we'll say hello to Sela, and we'll say hello to Jackson, and we'll say hello to Sky, how are you? And we'll say hello to Ellie, how are you? And we'll say hello to Rana, how are you? And we'll say hello to Claire A, and we'll say hello to Kai, and we'll say hello to Julia, how are you? And we'll say hello to Missy, how are you? And we'll say hello to Miss Kuhn, how are you? And we'll say hello to Mrs. Lambert, and we'll say hello to everyone, and we're gonna have a great day, how are you? Friends, I hope you did your choo-choo in between when you heard your name. All right, so like I said, tomorrow is our last day of school, and the last letter of the alphabet is Z. So I'm wondering if you know what letter today is. It's the letter that comes before a Z. It's a Y. And so let's practice making a Y. Go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a writing tool. And this time I'd like you to draw a line on your piece of paper like this, because a lowercase y is a low letter. It has to hang below the line, so we want to practice that. All right, so first we're going to do a capital Y or an uppercase Y. And a Y is made up of all straight lines. So let's sing our song about writing letters. Where do you start a letter? At the top. Where do you start a letter? At the top. When you're gonna write a letter, then you better remember to start it at the top. So we're gonna start our Y at the top. And the way I do it is, there's two ways to do it. What you could do is you could do the V like this and leave some space at the bottom, and then do a straight line like that. That is one way to make a capital Y. The other way is to do a line like this, and then your other line can go down straight. So either way is fine to make a Y. Okay? Now a lowercase y looks just like this Y, but it has to hang below the line. So what you do is you start up here and you go down to the line, and then your next one goes like that down, and it hangs below the line. Can you think of some other letters that are low letters? How about the letter G? When we make a G, it's a circle. We've learned this. And then we go down and around. Another letter that's a low letter is a J. Remember a J? We reviewed that many weeks ago. It's got that floating dot at the top. Remember, it's not a lollipop. It can't touch. It has to float. And can you think of another low letter? How about a P? Like that. And then another low letter is a lowercase q. Remember when we learned that letter? So those are all low letters, and Y is one of them. Now, Y is one of the trickiest letters for you to learn the sound of, because lots of people think a Y makes the sound W, because when we say Y, we hear a W sound in it. But Y does not make that sound. That's a W says W. A Y is Y, Y. Remember? Like yogurt. And when we do our Jolly Phonics, we're pretending to eat yogurt. We say Y, Y. Okay, so I just want you to remember that that's the sound it makes. Not a lot of words start with a Y, but some do. The one I thought of is yoga. And so I have 2 books about yoga today. I'm going to read this story first, and then at the end of our circle time, I'm going to read another yoga book. But this one is called Good Morning Yoga. So let's do this and look at how yoga starts with a Y. And when I'm reading it, you can do the yoga poses if you like. All right. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, my arms reach out to the sides, lift up to the sky, and then relax back down. My first breath is long and deep. So can you do the yoga pose that this friend is doing in the book? I twist and turn to shake off the sleep. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I twist my whole body from side to side and swing my arms back and forth. Today, there we go. Today, I am a fiery volcano reaching high. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I lift on my tiptoes and reach my fingers high. So go up on your tiptoes and reach your fingers as high as they'll go. Let me see if you can be a fiery volcano. I am a brave ski jumper ready to fly. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I bend my knees and sweep my arms back. I am a lightning bolt flashing across the sky. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, with my knees bent, I glide my hands up high. Can you do that pose, friends? Today, I'm also a mountain, quiet and still. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I press down through my feet and stretch my spine so it's long. I roll my shoulders back and I press my palms together. The palms are this part of your hands. You're going to do this. Press them. I am a gentle stream flowing downwards. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I round my back, bend my knees, and roll to the ground. I'm a playful dog stretching with skill. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I press my palms and feet into the earth and raise my hips up to the sky. Can you do that pose, friends? Today, I am an explorer, calm and awake. All right, look at that pose. Down on one knee, one leg is stretched out. Can you do that? And it looks like you can put both hands on the ground if you'd like. It says, as I breathe in, as I breathe out, on hands and knees, I bring my left hand forward, lift my right leg back, and I balance. And then I switch sides. I'm crossing bridges on the paths I take. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I roll onto my back and press my feet into the earth. Using my forearms for support, I lift my hips high. So these are your forearms right here, this part of it, of your arm, and you're going to lift your bum in the air, just like this, and make a bridge with your tummy and your legs. I'm sailing boats on the journeys I make. Now, if you have a brother or sister beside you, you could try to do this pose with them. If you don't, you could just put your feet up against a wall and do it that way. It says, as I breathe in, as I breathe out, I sit up tall to lift my legs and arms off the ground with my knees straight or bent. Calm and awake, I can do this, is all I need to say. A deep breath in, a long breath out, I'm ready for the day. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I sit with my legs crossed, my spine grows taller, my shoulders roll back, and I rest my hands on my knees. And then there is all of the poses that you did this morning to wake up your body. Good job, friends. All right, so our letter today is the letter Y, and we learned that yoga starts with a Y. Another word that starts with the letter Y is the word year, like our school year. And so today our theme is a year-end countdown because tomorrow is our last day of school. So when I think of the word countdown, I often think of like a rocket ship because remember before it goes up in space, they always do a countdown like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. So I thought today maybe we could practice counting down. Let's start by counting down from 10. And I made a number line to help us. We have learned all about number lines in kindergarten. And you know that they're an important math tool. I need to move back a little bit because our number line is so long. Hold on, it's so long. See, I gotta go this way. It starts at 0 and it goes all the way to 20. So I'm going to fold it at 10, like this. And let's see if we can count down from 10 using our number line. Sorry, friends, this is very long. I got to hold up like this. Okay, you ready to count down from 10 with me? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's how we count backwards. Number lines really help us when we count backwards. Now let's try to count backwards from 20. I'm going to have to move our number line because it's so big. You ready to count with me? All right. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And friends, if we were at school, we would be counting the number of days in our school year. There's usually about 186 school days in a year. And I can't believe that we are down to the final days, the final week of school. So if we had a number line that went to 186, it would be very, very long. So right now, if we were counting down, we're right here. We're already almost at the very end of the number line. Tomorrow is going to be 1, and then we'll be on summer break. Okay, so good job counting backwards with me. That's a great skill. Something you could always do for fun is you could make a number line like this. You don't have to make it to 20. If you're in JK, maybe you just want to make it to 10. I just used a piece of paper and cut it into strips, just like you do in art class with Miss Kuhn. And you could post it up maybe in your bedroom, or if you have a wall kind of in your kitchen or your dining room where you like to do your homework, because the more we look at a number line, the better we get at looking at numbers and how they get bigger as the number line goes on. So this is a great learning tool. We have lots in our classroom, but it might also be nice to have one at home over the summer. All right, so since we are almost done our school year, and since year starts with a Y, I thought we could sing the months of the year song for the last time. So we're always start with January, remember, and our month right now is June. So I wonder if you'll catch when we get to June to sing the months of the year. Here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Awesome. All right, friends, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go grab a piece of paper and some sort of writing tool. It can be anything. Crayon, a marker, a pencil. We're going to actually do a little bit of drawing right now. I'm going to read you a story. We've done these before. It's called a draw and tell. And we're going to do one right now. So I'm going to tell you a quick little story. And as I tell you the story, we are going to draw a little picture on our paper. And we'll have to see what it ends up being. All right. So this draw and tell is all about a puppy. And the puppy's name is Yogurt. And his name is Yogurt. So I thought it was perfect for Y Day because yogurt starts with a Y. Right? All right, so hopefully by now you have a writing tool. If you don't have one, go ahead and just pause the video and come back to it. All right, here we go. So you're gonna start with a blank piece of paper like this. So one day, my puppy Yogurt ran away. I went to the park to see if I could find him. So you're going to draw a little picture, and it has to kind of look like mine. Usually we say you can be creative, but when we're doing this, you want to try and make it look as much like mine as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a little tiny stick figure in the middle of our paper. So watch how small I make mine, and we're not going to add like eyelashes and hair. It's going to look just like that. Can you draw a little stick person that looks just like that in the middle of your paper? Give him a head and a little body and legs and arms. So I'm just going to read that line again. It says, one day my puppy Yogurt ran away. I went to the park to see if I could find him. So here I am going to the park. When I got to the park, I accidentally stepped in a pile of bumblebees. The bees swarmed all around me. So friends, we're going to do some dots all around me. Just like that. Those are the bumblebees. Okay. I wanted to get away from the bees, so I jumped in a pool of water. So here we are. Let's jump in a pool of water. Can you draw a circle around you and the bees? Okay. I still needed to find Yogurt, so I ran to the top of a tall hill. So from here, you're going to draw a tall hill like that. When I got to the top of the hill, I saw 2 doors with doorknobs. So now we're going to draw 2 doors that look like this and put doorknobs on them. I knocked on the door, but nobody was there. So I ran down one side of the hill. So watch what we're going to do when we run down. We're going to go down and around. Then I ran down the other side of the hill. Down and around. Has anyone seen my puppy Yogurt? So friends, do you see where Yogurt appeared? Yogurt was in our picture. This is a picture of Yogurt the puppy. I hope your Yogurt looks like my yogurt, and it turned out looking like a little dog. And friends, if you ever want to know how to make a dog, that's exactly how you do it, right? That's how you can make a dog or a puppy really quickly, which is kind of cool. Okay. I want to show you in our green duotang what activity you can do today. So when you look in your duotang, you won't have very many pages left at all. In fact, you will only have one page left. The only page left in your book will be this page, and it's a blank page, and it's got a Y on it. And that's because it's Y Day today. And remember I talked about how the word year ends or starts with the letter Y. So on this blank piece of paper, you can draw your favorite part of our school year. So I can't wait to see what you draw. If you'd like, you could ask Mom or Dad to send me a picture of your favorite part. Like after you draw it, get them to take a picture of it and they can send it to me and I can see what your favorite part of the school year was. Maybe your favorite part was learning on the computer. Maybe you really loved that. Maybe your favorite part of the school year was being in the classroom and something we did that was really special. I'm excited to kind of hear about what your favorite part was, and I'd love to see a picture. If you're an SK, you could also write a sentence underneath about your favorite part of the school year. So that's your job today after you watch this video. Okay, and I have one more little book to read you before we go. So this is another yoga book and it's called I Am Yoga. And this is the book that when we sing our Emily Arrow song about yoga, this is the book that she took it from. Okay, so I Am Yoga. When I feel small in a world so big, when I wonder how I fit in, when the world is spinning so fast, I tell my wiggling body, be still. I tell my thinking mind, be quiet. And I tell my racing breath, be slow. I close my eyes and I make room in my mind, in my heart, to create and to imagine. I am yoga. I can touch the sky. I am so tall. I can soar among the clouds. I am so free. Friends, look at how they're doing the different yoga poses. We did some of those this morning in our yoga book already. I can sparkle with the stars. I shimmer and shine. I can dance with the moon. I light up the night. I can sail on the sea. I go with the flow. I can open my heart. I feel love. I can see far and wide. I am focused. I can turn things upside down. I am playful. I can stand up for me. I can stand up for others. I can stand up for peace. I can open like a flower. I am beautiful. I can carry beauty with me. I am full. Friends, that's a tricky yoga pose. I wonder if you can do that on your belly. I can say, I've had enough for today and relax. I can rest. I am calm. Now the world is just the right speed. Now my world is just the right size. Now I see I fit in just fine. I am yoga. I can be anything. The end. So I love that book all about yoga, and I especially love our Emily Arrow song that goes with it. All right, friends, so I want to remind you that on our D2L page, Miss G has put some science activities for you today, so you can go check those out. You can also do your year-end picture if you'd like, and you can send it to me later. I'd love to see it. And it's time for us to say goodbye, so let's do the goodbye song. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile, be sweet, parakeet, give a hug, ladybug. See you soon, raccoon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Blog kiss, goldfish. We'll see you tomorrow, friends, for our last day of school. I'm going to post another video, okay? All right, see you then. Bye.